Imagine getting out of the shower and immediately wanting blow-dried and styled hair in minutes. With this demonstration, it will allow you to do just that. My name is Riley Ackerson, and today I will be demonstrating how to blow-dry and straighten freshly washed hair. The first step is to have wet to like 80% dry hair. You want it wet so the blow dryer actually does something. The first step, or second step technically, would be to section off your hair. So she has pretty thick, well, like mildly thick hair. So I just take it from like her temple area straight back to the back of her head, leaving about half of her hair out, maybe a little bit more on the bottom, less on the top. If she has thinner hair, you could not, like, you don't have to split it in half, but that's just what we do because we have thicker hair. And then I always take a clip and then just clip up the top out of the way. And then the third step is I always split the half of the hair, the bottom half, into two sections, and then I just throw it in the front, so I work on each section separately. Now, with my blow dryer, I use a round brush blow dryer. It's a Revlon. You can use just a regular round brush and a blow dryer, like attachment on your blow dryer, like blow dryer. But what I do is this. So I take a section, so I already have the half of a half, and then I just split it in half again. Just sections are easier to work with rather than just a whole hair section, especially because she has thicker hair. So I split it in half like this, and I work with the back portion first because it is thicker and wetter usually in the back. And with this brush, so I'm not going to turn it on because it's super loud, but I'm going to take this back section here, and what I do is I go from the side and I wrap it like this, and then I pull down because then it will like straighten the hair as I'm blow drying it. And then I'll pull, and then I'll twist like this, and then I'll pull straight, and then it will get me like a nice blow drying action. And then once I'm done with a couple, so I do that like at least 3 to 4 times. I just wrap it and then I pull. I will go back with the same section of the half of the hair. I will go from the top and I'll fold the hair over the blow dryer brush, and again I'll pull down and I'll keep rolling forward, then I'll pull down again, and then again to let go I just twist and pull. It doesn't pull her hair, it doesn't hurt at all because it is the round brush attachment. I will also go under and make sure the two twist and pull and twist and pull until it's blow dried. And then I'll do that. And then once this back half of it done, I'll just let it hang. And then the front part is a little bit trickier. So this is number 4, the 4th step. I will take this front section of the half, and since it has the more fragile pieces in the front, because it is just thinner hair, usually in the front of your head, I will not start with it because it is hotter as like it's on longer. So I'll actually start with the back, and I'll do the same thing. I'll wrap and I'll fold the hair over. I'll twist and I'll pull. Twist it up and pull. And then once I have it mostly dry, then I'll work to the front half of this, just because it is the thinner hair, and I'll only pass over like twice just to make sure that it doesn't break off and damage her hair from the blow dryer attachment. And then once I'm done with that, I'll work over to the other side and repeat it. And that's the 4th step. Now that this bottom section is done, I will split it in half and just push it to the front so it's sectioned out of the way. And I will drop this top section down. Again, following just her natural part, putting my finger through it and splitting it into 2 halves. And I'll just let them drop down. And the same thing, I'll take my 2 products, which is the primer and the heat protectant, and I will just spray, making sure that the hair is protected from all the heat that we've been putting on it. Just 2 sprays, 1 on each half with the primer. Let that dry for 30 seconds to a minute. And while I am doing that, I'm going to take the brush and just brush out the hair because it was in that claw clip. And again, we don't want any bumps to be in her hair while we straighten it. And if you need to, you can take the clip and section off the hair if you are worried about the sections. So I will just clip it up like this, just get it out of the way, and then I'll work on this section. With this, I probably won't section this half into a half because she has less hair because I put it all on the bottom to work with. So I will just take the brush and take my straightener, and what I'll do, again, just grab a piece of the hair with the brush and go straight down, making sure that I don't have any kinks in it and that I don't burn her neck. Just making sure everything is nice and sleek. I'll show you what I do. Just take a chunk of hair with the brush, and what I do, literally just take it, go from the root, and pull down. Making sure I'm keeping everything brushed, making sure there is no knots in this. Just touching up her roots mostly because her hair is straight, which is hard to see the transformation from it. I will take my brush to the front of her hair and I will pull it forward and I will go straight down. So I go from her root straight down to her ends, making sure that there is no bumps at all. And this, again, this is the front of her hair, so this is what people mostly see. Making sure that everything is perfect and how she likes it. So that top section's actually already done, which is nice. It doesn't take long at all. And then once you're done with this side, you'll just unclip this clip, attach it to something, and then do the exact same side we just did on this to this. Now that we're done with the other half of this, we are officially done. So I hope this demonstration has allowed you to be more confident in learning how to blow dry and straighten hair. I wanted to show that it's easy and it only takes a couple of minutes to get your hair from soaking wet and having no idea what to do with it to knowing how to use a round brush blow dryer and straightener to style this. So like I said, she already has straight hair, but for me, with my curly wavy hair, the transformation is something that I like to do quite often. Actually with this video being done, I will now do exactly what I did to her to my own self, which is how I learned to do this in the first place. So with just a little bit of confidence and 2 to 3 tools, you can go from soaking wet hair to straight and styled hair in just a few minutes. Thank you.